Welcome back everyone. If you want to enjoy or test Ubuntu while staying on Windows 11, then you can easily do that by dual booting the Windows and Ubuntu operating system. So without any delay, let's get started. Firstly, you will have to disable the secure boot from your PC or your laptop. So why you have to disable the secure boot? Because once the secure boot has been enabled, it will not allow you to dual boot the Ubuntu operating system. Okay, so in order to disable it, you will have to enter the BIOS. So for that, what you can do, right click on the Windows icon. From the suggestion, click on settings. Then from the left hand menu option, you will have to click on system. Then scroll down and you will find the recovery option. Click there and here you will find the advanced startup. Click on restart now. Click on restart now again. The computer will now be coming up in the advanced option. So once you come to this blue screen of the advanced option, here you will have to click on troubleshoot. Click on advanced option. Then you have to look for UEFI firmware settings. Click on it and click on restart. So the computer will now be coming up in the BIOS mode. And here, depending on your manufacturer, you have to look for the secure boot option. That can be on a different location. So once you get the secure boot, go ahead and disable it. Once disabled, press the F10 key to save the changes and then restart the computer again. Okay, so once the computer get restarted, now we can move with the next step where we have to create a different partition for the Ubuntu OS. So if I bring up my file explorer, so you can see that I have only one partition here, that is local C drive, that can contain my Windows operating system. And so for the Ubuntu, we will be creating a new partition that should be at least of 30 GB. So to create a partition, right click on the Windows icon. Then from the suggestion, you have to click on disk management. Now here in the disk management, you have to look for the C drive. Right click on it and then choose shrink volume. And here you have to enter the amount of a space to shrink in MB. So for 30 GB, I will type the value in MB. That will be 31000. And then you have to click on shrink. Once shrink is done, then you can see 3.27 GB unallocated space has been created. Now make a right click on it. Choose new simple volume. And in the volume level, you can name it to like Ubuntu so that you can quickly identify this partition. Click next and click on finish. Okay, so we now done with the two steps. Now, in the next step, we have to create a bootable USB of the Ubuntu so that we can start the installation process. So for that, we have to bring up any browser. Search for Ubuntu download. Click on the first link, download it, and here you have to click download 22.04.4 LTS. Click on it and download will be started. It takes some time, so wait for it. After finish the download, we have to shift this in our USB. So for that, we will be using the Rufus. So again, bring up your browser and search for Rufus. And then click on the first link of rufus.i. Again click on the first link Rufus 4.4.exe and Rufus will be quickly downloaded. Before running the Rufus software, make sure that you connect to your pen drive or USB that you want to make a bootable Ubuntu. Bootable USB and it should be at least 8 GB capacity. So connect the USB, then you have to click on Rufus. Click on yes. Then it will say, do you want to allow Rufus to check for application update online? Then you will have to click on yes. And this kind of Rufus dashboard will be coming up. Now here from the top in the device section, you can see that it automatically detected my USB drive that is sent this 32 GB. But you can click on the drop down and choose the right USB that you want to create a bootable USB. Once selected, in the boot selection, you will have to click on select. Then you will have to locate to the location where you have downloaded the Ubuntu ISO. So select it and now you don't have to do anything. Simply click on the start, click on OK. Then it says warning, all the data on the device will be lost. So make sure that if you have any important data on your pen drive that you want to make bootable USB. If you have any data, the data backup first, then proceed with this step. Once you're sure, then you have to click on OK. And the process will now be started and it will take some time, about 10 minutes. So you will have to wait until the process has been completed. Okay, so the bootable USB is ready now and we have to boot the computer with this. So for that again, right click on Windows icon. Click on Settings, then click on System. Then you have to click on Recovery. In the Advanced Startup, click on Restart Now. Click Restart Now again. You will be getting this kind of blue screen and here you have to click on User Device. Then choose your USB. Click on it and the computer will be booting with this bootable USB. And this kind of dashboard you can see. Now here you get different kind of options and you have to click on Try or Install Ubuntu. Select it, then hit the Enter and the Ubuntu installation page will be up. Now here from the left hand side you have to choose your desired language. Select it, then you get two different options, Try Ubuntu or Install Ubuntu. So we have to install Ubuntu. So click on Install, then choose the keyboard layout. Click on Continue. Then it's there. What app would you like to install to start it? Normal installation or the minimal installation. So if you go with the normal one, it will be installing the web browser utilities, Office, game and media player. But if you don't want to install all of them, then you can go with the minimal installation. That will be only installing the web browser and the basic utilities. Okay, so select your option. Then you have to click on Continue. Then it will ask you the installation type and here you have to select Install Ubuntu alongside Windows Boot Manager. Keep this option selected. Then you have to click on Continue. Now it will ask you install Ubuntu alongside Windows Boot Manager. Select the drive. So select the right drive if you want. To adjust the space, then you can adjust it by dragging on the left and right, and then finally you will have to click on Install Now. Click on Continue. Click Continue again. Next it will ask you where are you. So you have to choose your country or region. Select it, then you have to click on Continue. And now here you have to enter your username, your computer's name and your password. So type your name whatever you want to. Then type the computer name. If you want to change it, you can change it. Pick a username that you want for this Ubuntu operating system. Then type a password. Confirm it. Once done, you have to click on Continue. And the installation process will now be started. So again, it will take some time. So you will have to wait until the installation has finished. Okay, so once installation will be completed, it says installation is complete. You need to restart the computer. So click on Restart button. At this time, when the computer gets restarted, it will give you this kind of a screen where it will ask you want to boot with Ubuntu or Windows 11. So if you click on the Ubuntu, it will boot up with the Ubuntu. And if you want to boot with Windows, then you have to select Windows Boot Manager. Okay, so that's all. Thanks for watching this video.